Hello, everyone. Welcome on into the stream today. Today, we got some epic Rocket League happening, but it's not the usual ECAC League. It's actually something special. We actually made it, our Rocket League varsity team made it into the CCS playoffs. So this is going to be round one of playoffs. I'm Bradical, joined here by Leaf. Leaf will get into the match details.
So this time we're going up against Montana State University. And last week, our Rocket League varsity team actually unfortunately lost to Weber State in CCS. But hopefully they will win against Montana State this time. It is an elimination. So if they lose this match, they're kicked out of CCS for the season. But they made it to playoffs so far. So
yeah, it's a win or go home situation. And I know we didn't have the varsity league or varsity Rocket League team play last week, at least on stream, but they found some time in the week and they played it, and they went up against Louisiana Tech and came out with a 4-2 victory. So in the ECAC League, our varsity team is 2-0, so that's pretty good. So they made it playoffs here, and in ECAC, so far so good. So let's see how much damage they can do in this playoff match.
yeah, they have been. So yeah, as you said, they've been doing pretty well this season. Our JV team, unfortunately, hasn't been doing as well. They're 0-2 in ECAC in terms of like wins losses. So kind of the opposite of varsity, but I mean, ECAC we have a lot more weeks of it. So hopefully they'll get some wins.
Yeah, hopefully. Also, I just learned a super fun fact. I cast both Valorant and Rocket League, and I didn't put the two together till now. But Jimmy on our Rocket League team is also on our Valorant team. He's goated at both. I don't know how one man is so good at two video games. But not just Jimmy. There's also Caillou, who is KX in Rocket League, but Caillou in Valorant. And like they have a pass together. Okay, so in high school, those two were on the same high school league state champions for Rocket League, either 2 or 3 years in a row, one of those two. But that's pretty cool that they both migrated to University of Idaho and brought their talents and blessed us with their talents here.
Yeah, and Jimmy is the most recent addition to the team. Zachman and Logor have been playing, I think, one extra year, and they're all pretty. Oh, match starting between Montana State, the Bobcats, and Idaho.
Oh, there was already an opportunity, and there we go. Zachman takes advantage of it. We just got in here. I wasn't locked in, but Logor kind of misses the goal. I don't know if it was a bounce pass, but it worked out. Zachman actually got the goal there, and that's a quick 1-0 for the Vandals.
Let's see. It looks like Montana State is trying to take the initiative. Hobo Hoppy is moving it downfield. It looked like Ursa couldn't quite connect there. Ham's got it.
I like the name Ham. Yeah.
And it looks like it's going to fall back to Zachman, who manages to pop it to the center. It looks like the Vandal offense has been pretty good this game so far. Montana State haven't really gotten the ball on their side of the field, and obviously the Vandals scored one goal right off the bat. Looks like Zachman's going to hit it down center. Logan is there, but he can't quite put it past them. Ursa hits it down, but Zachman's back there in time.
Yeah, it just barely gets there in time, and now Montana State has it on Vandal's side of the board, but not for too long, actually. But here we go, Jimmy trying to dribble it past. Good block, but Zachman is there. There's two defenders at goal, and there is a demo. Zachman does get a demo. Vandals can't quite take advantage over it.
Looks like Zachman gets it to the corner. They're trying to pass it center, but they haven't been that successful so far. But Logan's got it, but a clear from Ham straight to Jimmy. But Ursa's got it, puts it on the other side of the field. Zachman hits it to the corner, but he doesn't really have the boost to do much else. It looks like Ursa's just going to hit it back and forth. And Hobo Hoppy might be able to take control, but Zachman is there. Possibly a bit of a double commit from Jimmy there. It looks like he was taking over for Zachman, but the move got a little bit fumbled. Nice save from Logan there. He read the flip. Ham is going to take it center, and then there's a chance for the Montana State, but Hobo
that's a
Hoppy
really good
misses.
center. And the Vandals were all near the goal there. A couple of them weren't in the greatest positions, but here we go. They're trying to get it passed on their side of the field. Logor could try and go for a center for his teammate. Ursa is here, but Zachman is also there. Doesn't quite make it into the goal. It was a bit of a tough angle right there.
And now Jimmy's passing it back down the field to Ham, who's going to knock it away. Doesn't have really the boost to follow it up. Ursa's there. Taking it down. Logan's got it. Probably going to do a little dribble up the wall there. Pass to Jimmy, who puts it... Oh, it's off the crossbar. But Zachman's there to keep the offense in, or keep the ball in Montana State's half pass to Logan.
Oh, that was nasty right there. Nice little pass from Zachman right there. Great pass straight to Logor and gets it past all three defenders. All three defenders were there near the goal, and that ball finds a way inside. Quick 2-0 start for Idaho. A little bit over 2 minutes left in the game. Oh, man.
Looks like that's an open net if the Vandals don't.
Okay. That's the same thing that happened the first goal right there. The first Vandal misses the open goal, but it's actually just, it's a setup for the other teammate. It's an alley-oop.
Yeah, it's a widely known fact that open nets are the most difficult shots to score in Rocket League.
True, yes. But 3-0 for Vandals so far. Looking pretty solid. Montana State definitely wanting to try and get some offense there. That past one, they just had all three committed to offense and just got caught lacking on the defense right there. But, oh, yeah, that's getting a little scary. Jimmy getting another goal for the Vandals. Just a little bit off on the defense again. Kind of a double commit right there.
Yeah, it was getting a bit awkward on the side of Montana State. It looked like a few of the players kind of ran into each other. And the Vandals are definitely taking advantage of the misses and mistakes of Montana State. But this is only match one. They could definitely have a comeback. And then Jimmy knocks it back over to their half. It looked like Logor tried to connect with it, couldn't quite get there, but he's passing it down center. This could be an opportunity. Hobo Hop, yep, Jimmy's got it.
Wow. Yeah, he went and got the boost, came back, and there was a perfectly placed ball right for him. And, yeah, great pass. Ham couldn't quite get the right defense there.
And just like that, the University of Idaho is leading at 5-0 in the first match. But Montana State, it looks like they've kind of been picking up speed offensive-wise, though they have been making a few more defensive mistakes. Like that miss from Hobo Hoppy. It just couldn't quite connect there. I'm not sure if he didn't have enough boost or just had too much momentum. Logor's going to try to get it center. A shot from Zachman.
Oh, man. Yeah, the defense just really isn't working in the favor of Montana State right there, but good pass off the wall, and I just don't think that Montana State was ready for that put into goal right there.
Yeah, the passes on the side of the Vandals, I think almost all of their goals, nice save from Zachman, all of their goals have been due to passing plays. They've been pretty good. Can Logor, oh, he doesn't quite get the dunk. Zachman pass to Jimmy just off the crossbar. And the Bobcats are getting a little bit of offense now. But it does look like the Vandals have control, like, even in their own half.
Yeah, that was a bit better defense in that possession right there from Montana State. It is game 1, there could be some shaky feelings. It is playoffs, first round playoffs. Remember that. So it's always the first game jitters here. But here we go. Logor dribbling it past.
Zachman just isn't there in time, but Jimmy's getting it center. Someone's trying to hit it in, but Ursa clears it. And Logor gets their first, and that should be a goal. Oh, nice save from Ham at the last second.
Yeah. That was a bit better defense of the last minute of the game for Montana State. I only assume that they will get better and better as the best of 7 does continue. But speaking of that best of 7, Vandals are up 1-0. Just needing 3 more wins for the first round playoff win.
And then they can continue on to the rest of the match, though if this is only match 1 and if they do get eliminated, they will. If they do lose this best of 7, they will unfortunately be eliminated.
Yeah, but I do want to highlight the Vandals' offensive game right there. Past weeks, it has not looked that strong. Like, there was a lot of good passes right there and very good connections. A couple missed opportunities with the open goal. But I guess they like to make it hard on themselves.
It looks like there might be possible technical difficulties on the side of the Vandals. It's difficult to tell. Match 2 should be starting soon. And Zachman and Logor, they're both in the esports lounge today. Jimmy is not. And it seems like the game crashed for everyone, so they're kind of resetting the server. They're resetting the server right now. But hopefully the game should be starting. This is wait, maybe not. Okay.
Yeah. You hate to see this happen in playoffs, especially if it was a regular season. Oh well, but yeah, it is playoffs, so we'll get them fixed. But I think I hear something in my ears that the match is in. But yeah, here we go. Okay, game number 2 is happening here. Montana State trying to put some points on the board. Vandals trying to continue what they've already started.
And it looks like the Vandals are kind of boost starving Montana State. Like if you look at the stats, well, a second ago, a lot of the Montana State on defense, they do have low boost. A demo from Hobo Hoppy, but it doesn't really open any opportunities for the Bobcats. Logor is moving downfield. He has the boost. He can't quite get it center, though it passes straight to Zachman, and that's off the crossbar.
Yeah, that was so close to going into that top right corner, but doesn't. Ham trying to make something happen offensively. There is a Vandal there to just send it straight back. And Zachman puts another shot. They love that top right corner. It's not quite hitting.
Some passing plays from the Vandals here, trying to get it center. And again, Montana State, they haven't been getting as good clears as the Vandals. They've been a lot, like Logor especially has been getting some good power shots. Now he does a sidewall redirect pass to Jimmy, who can't quite get it on target. Hobo Hoppy's there. Nice save from him. Logor is going to try to pass it center, but Ham's going to take it. He loses control fairly quickly. And Ursa knocks it downfield. Hitting the ball. It looks like he's in control. He's putting it center. He stuffs Logor, but Zachman is there to follow it up, and Logor might be able to get the double tap here, but it's just off the backboard. And Jimmy, he might be able to hit it in. There's no one on Montana defense.
And just rolls right on in. Montana State was doing a pretty good job at holding out the Vandals for a little bit there, but just so much pressure coming in the way of the Vandals. And one of those shots was bound to go in. Yeah. Oh, they do win kickoff. And a demo here. This could be an opportunity.
Oh, Jimmy with the save. It looks like the Bobcats are going to have to try a little bit harder. But this is a better offensive start than what we've seen. There was some decent passing plays, a nice demo play. But Jimmy might have it center. Nope, Ham does a good read off the backboard. Zachman's going to try to pass it center to,
Oh, goes right above the defender. I don't think the defender was quite expecting it to go that up high, I guess. Or maybe another teammate to come in there. But the Vandals do get their second goal of the match.
It has to be a little bit demoralizing for Montana State, especially since it's playoffs, because they haven't got a single goal yet this series. So I hope it might be some sort of psychological thing, but they just have to kind of lock in a little bit more, see if they can get rid of some of those nerves. But Vandals are maintaining their pressure with another demo play and a goal.
Yeah, I mean, we see this a lot from the Vandals. They go for the demo right as they go for the goal. Great demo from Jimmy. I think that ball was going above that car, but still that car could have jumped and defended. So great play by Jimmy. Great goal from the Vandals overall.
And Montana State, they do win the kickoff.
Oh, there we go. Ham gets some sort of life out of Montana State right there, coming straight from half court. Zachman just doesn't quite connect with the save right there.
Yeah, I couldn't react fast enough. That was a great power shot from Ham there. And Montana State, they've gotten a goal. They might be able to, if they keep up their momentum, they might be able to keep going, maybe win a game. But the Vandals have resumed their offense almost immediately with Zachman coming through, but the pass is intercepted. And Ursa can't quite connect there. Hobo Hoppy's going to take over. Logor with the 50-50. Zachman carries it downfield, and it looks like Ursa's the last defender. But Logan can't quite get it around the Vandals. And Zachman has the boost challenged by Hobo Hoppy, but Zachman does prevail with the stuff. And then, but Ursa takes it back downfield. And it looks like Montana State in the past 30 seconds, their offense has been a lot better, though the Vandals are keeping up the pressure. Logan is centering it here, but he can't quite hit it in net. And Ursa and Hobo Hoppy have a nice little pinch there. Demo play from Ursa, and this could be an opportunity, but the Vandals save it in a double commit, and Logor!
Wait, was Logor the one that got demoed right there and just respawned to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just respawned. Both the teammates hit it towards him, and that was an open goal. He ran it and outraced Montana State. It is now 4-1, less than a minute left in the match.
And nice passing play from Zachman to Logor. He gets the double tap, but it's knocked away by Ursa, who proceeds to hit it to Zachman, apparently. And nice save from Hobo Hoppy, but Logor is again right there, pass maybe to Jimmy, but Ham gets there first. So Jimmy kind of waits back, challenges, and a nice stuff right there. Ham is going to hit it back downfield, but back to the Vandals. The Vandals have been extremely proactive about seizing that ball in the midfield and keeping it on the side of Montana State, even if their shots aren't always on target. One of them eventually leaks through, and it looks like with a lead of 3 goals and 3-1 seconds left in the game, this second match is going to go to the University of Idaho.
Yeah, once the ball touches the ground, hey, it's still in play. Wait, if they score a goal when it's 0 seconds, do they get a chance at kickoff after or no?
They don't.
Oh, okay. So it's just for fun at the end there if it's 0 seconds. Okay. So Vandals are up 2-0 there. And yeah, as you were saying, that mid-control from the Vandals has been very nice. And I really like one of the plays from Jimmy. When the Vandals passed it to him, he didn't he realized he didn't quite have the speed to get there in time. So he just retreats back and gets ready for defense there. Doing a good job at not letting their goal be an open one. Montana State has been caught lacking a couple times with the open goal, but that might just be because they have to commit so much on offense because nothing is really becoming of it right now.
Yeah, and it looks like match 3 is about to start. So Montana State, they did get a little bit of momentum in the last match, so we'll see if they can keep that up and score a few more goals. They are on the side of the Vandals currently, so they have some offense. Let's see if they can keep it up, but it looks like they're having a few more chances at center, but Zachman clears it away again to Logor. And one of the things that the Vandals are doing in particular that I don't see from Montana State is they have a player upfield to connect with those passes. So if one of the Vandals hits the ball towards the opponent's side, there's someone there to follow it up so it doesn't just fall to Montana State. And this could be an opportunity for the Vandals. Logor is hitting at center, but Ham has got it. He clears it away easily. Jimmy hits it. He has the boost pass to Logor, who puts it in.
Bang! Logor getting the first goal of match number 3. Gets right up in there. The defender doesn't quite have the height for that defense right there, and that ball goes straight into the net.
So a bit of a rough start from Montana State, similar to the other games. Zachman can't quite connect there. Luckily, the shot wasn't on target. Jimmy's gonna carry it back down. He's off the ceiling. He gets the pop.
Oh, hey, that's a good save from Ham right there. I've seen Ham get a goal, a couple good saves. Ham is doing a very good job for Montana State. Might be one of the lone highlights of their team so far.
He's getting it center for the team again. Zachman puts it downfield. Logor is chasing it down, but it looks like Ursa does get there first, but with a pass to the center to Jimmy, that's intercepted by Ham.
Yeah, Montana State is doing a good job at reading some of the Vandals' plays now. They know they like to go for those type of passes to a person in the center right there, so doing a good job having a defender on the person charging at the goal.
A demo from Hobo Hoppy, but it doesn't leave the Vandal net open as this.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that ball was very slow, nice and center for the Vandals, but none of them in the closest of range to make a goal happen. And boom, Ursa getting another demo. Montana State starting to rack up those demos. Can't quite find too much value out of them. I'm seeing a lot of people with 0 boost.
Yeah, and then it looks, that was almost a goal for Montana State. A nice shot from Ham, but it's saved away once again by the Vandals, who have had some decent defense this game as well as offense. They just really seem to be in the zone today. And Jimmy tries to carry it downfield, but Ursa gets there first. Zachman, perfect pass to Logor, who tries to carry it down. It looks like Jimmy tried for a demo play there, but he couldn't quite get there. Maybe he didn't have the boost either. Now Jimmy has it.
Two of Montana State went past him, and that's going to open up the goal. Doesn't quite land on in. Jimmy still has it, trying to make something happen. Logor coming in. He's like, fine, I'll do it myself. And gets it on in 2-0 for the Vandals. Jimmy had that ball for so long, just dribbling it around. Oh, man.
That was some nice mechanics for him at the end, where he managed to get the 50-50 just right to keep the ball there for Logor, who just put it in without a care in the world. And now he's going to try to put one in again, maybe pass it to Jimmy this time. But he's going to retreat back, low boost, and Ursa is going to hit it down. Zachman, he hits the ball, but it's still heading for the side of the Vandals. but Logor does hit it again center. This could be an opportunity for Jimmy, but Ham intercepts that. He grabs the boost. Zachman's gonna pop it up, maybe leave it there for the Vandals, but Ursa and the Bobcats are there first. Logor is going to hit it center. Hobo Hoppy has it, but Jimmy intercepts the pass at the last second. That was a nice shadow defense there from Jimmy. Ursa takes control, pops it to the corner, trying to get it center, bumps Zachman, which leaves a chance for Hobo Hoppy. He has low boost, but he is trying to center it for his teammates. But the Vandals are just there are just too many of them around the net, and they've been having some decent rotations, it looks like, though maybe if a few more Montana State players if they improved their synergy, they might be able to find a crack in the defense, because there have been a few double commits on the side of the Vandal defense.
Yeah, there hasn't been a ton of follow-ups. It seems like they're doing a decent job at centering the ball, but there's no one there to try and get that second powerful hit for that shot and goal right there. Oh my gosh, Zachman with a great save. A game-winning save, as some may say. And it is 0 seconds, so once the ball touches the ground, that will be game. 3-0 in the series so far. And I just want to highlight the Vandals' defense has been very good. Montana State hasn't had too many shots on goal, but the shots they have done, the Vandals have been there with some great saves and some great defense overall.
Yeah, and we've seen one thing that the Vandals really have perfected is that a lot of the times you see, instead of going for the shot, you'll see players just hit it off the backboard to leave it for another team member. So they really have those passing plays down, and they definitely probably practice them a lot, because that, it's very timed. You can tell it's very practiced. So let's see if they can continue their momentum and completely sweep Montana State in Game 4.
All right. Oh, Hobo Hoppy gets the ball, might center it for his teammates. Doesn't quite get a good center there, but the ball is still there. A bit of a light hit, but Hobo Hoppy is there. Just hits the top of the crossbar. Hey, but Montana State putting a lot of pressure at the very start of this match.
And it seems like they might be able to continue it up as long, Ham is knocking it center. It's hit away by Jimmy. Zachman's got it, but Ham hits it right off his car, and the Vandals are once again carrying it downfield. Though Montana State, they've definitely demonstrated a lot more initiative right now. And Ursa possibly fakes out the Vandals and leaves it open for Ham.
Wow, and that is a much nicer start than Montana State is used to in this series. They had the ball in the Vandals half for almost that whole minute right there, just being non-stop aggressive, and it is working out so far. And Hobo Hoppy wins the kickoff again, but it goes straight to Logor.
Got the flip reset, knocked it downfield more. Jimmy's got it, he's moving it center. And Zachman almost hits one on goal, but the shot is blocked. And then it looks like definitely the Montana State, they're winning a lot more of these 50-50s. They're getting those stuffs, and they're keeping it in the Vandal half. But a lot of their faults lie in the fact that they often don't have a player following it up and leaving it open for someone like Zachman.
Like that, Vandals were showing us a tutorial of what Montana State needed to do. Great bounce off the wall. Gosh, that trajectory. Do they calculate exactly where it is? Do they just do some quick calculus? I don't understand how people are so good at this video game. But it is 1-2-1. It is game point for the Vandals. Hobo Hoppy can't quite find the right angle for that shot on goal there.
But he does hit it center. Possibly a pass to Ham, who puts it in. They're giving the Vandals a taste of their own medicine with that passing play. Perfect hit down to Ham, and he got it just above Logor.
Yeah, I think Logor was reading it, just not in time, and Ham so far has all 3 goals for Montana State in this series. Let's see if that can continue. Logor barely missing that goal. And Vandals having a little taste of what it's like to not have the lead.
Yeah, and another opportunity for Montana State, though Logor is there. Jimmy takes it up to the wall, demos Hobo Hoppy, and this gives a chance for the Vandals to move upfield, but they're knocked away. This could be a dangerous position because they don't really have a defender back, but Jimmy gets back there in time. Passes it to Logor, who hits it upfield, and he can't really connect with the double tap, but Jimmy almost hits it center, and it's kind of a battle. Every car looks awkward, but Hobo Hoppy gets the clear right to Logor, who passes it down to Jimmy. Jimmy hits it over one, but Ham barely gets the save right off the crossbar. That was one of those textbook difficult shots in a practice save module, probably. And now Ham's carrying it down. Zachman intercepts him, and Ursa taking it to the center. Ham tries to hit it in, but Jimmy stops him, and he could succeed in bringing it down, but Hobo Hoppy's there. Jimmy demos Hobo Hoppy, leaving opportunity for Logor, who just misses the shot, but he is putting it center again. And the Vandals have been pretty quick on their passes and responses, but Ham, a tight save from Logor right there.
Yeah, now Vandals get it on the side of Montana State. There is a traded demo happening. Logor trying to race Ursa right there for the ball. Zachman comes out with it, and Jimmy tries to get it in the goal, and try he shouts, because he actually made it, and that's tying up the score 2-2 right in the top corner. Ham just kind of watching it. Don't you kind of want to jump to save that? I'm not the greatest Rocket League player.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything you could do there because he had momentum going forward, and it was awesome placement on Jimmy's part. Great shot, and probably a bit demoralizing for Ham. Now Logor tries to connect with Zachman, but Hobo Hoppy and Ham dissuade him. Hobo Hoppy hits it center right to Zachman, who manages to clear it away. Zachman gets it over Ursa, and it looks, the Montana State, obviously they're doing a lot better this game, but they've been able to keep it on the Vandal half for a lot longer and really pressure their defense.
And that's going to be goal number 3 for Montana State. Just a little bit of a miss from Jimmy right there allows Ursa to go on in and just walk into the goal.
Logor was almost there, but he couldn't quite get there in time, and that has to suck for Jimmy.
Yeah, he's been playing super well so far. Just one little mistake might cost you, but 20 seconds left. Vandals need to try and get a goal in order to tie it up in this game
in order to overtime.
Oh, and that could have been another goal for Montana State, but here we go. The ball is up in the air. Jimmy sends it up. He hits it up again. There's another Vandal that follows, and Jimmy predicts the hit
so
down.
Close.
He's trying to set it up for a teammate. Can the teammate find it? Okay. Jimmy's trying all he can. He's trying to follow that ball, but Montana State does come out with a win in the series, 1-3. So a reverse sweep it's not impossible.
It's not impossible. Other teams have done it. The Vandals, I believe, have done it a few different times, but it's definitely, I mean, the odds, it is improbable, though, since Montana State won this one. It did seem possibly at the beginning in that 6-0 match that it was a little bit of their psychology, so it could have the reverse effect now. with that recent win and the momentum that they've been slowly building up. But obviously the Vandals have definitely been playing very solid. So we'll see what happens in match 5.
Yeah, Logor winning kickoff. Zachman is there to put it straight in. And it's another quick goal, just like map number 1 here. Yeah, Zachman hits it right under Ham. Ham was expecting it to go up top. It goes down low instead. And Vandals with a quick 1-0 start.
And it looks like Vandals win the kickoff again. Zachman has the boost. He passes it to Logor, who hits it in.
Oh my gosh! Where was this the last game from the Vandals, or is it Montana State kind of not having the greatest defense? It looks like they were all kind of in the same area, and a couple of them missed the ball right there. And yeah, Idaho just putting up a lot of pressure now. Montana State has to try and make some pressure of their own, but the Vandals just continue it.
And Zachman tries to pass the center. It goes to Ham, but Ham isn't able to carry it downfield. And Zachman with the stuff.
That was just great tracking from Zachman and great awareness from him as well. He gets close to the goal, and it's a great pass, great awareness. And the Vandals are already up 3-0, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
So Montana still have a chance.
Oh my god. I don't know what happened this game, but Vandals are just getting goals left and right. They're breathing like rabbits or something. But yeah, 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Yeah, Montana State, they need to work out whatever's going wrong on defense right now if they don't want to be eliminated from playoffs.
And Logor hits it over straight to Zachman, who tries to hit it center. Ursa's there. Jimmy's bringing it center again. Ham saves it. Big clear, but it is straight to Logor, who can't really keep control of it. It goes to Hobo Hoppy, who tries to make the shot, but Zachman reads it. Ursa is trying to pass it center again, but a lot of the Montana State members just haven't been getting there in time and leaving them open for Vandal passes. And Hobo Hoppy getting a little physical there, bumping Logor. Demo from Jimmy leaves the net open for...
Oh my gosh! And just 3 people just kamikazing straight into the goal right there to get that ball in. One of them, the defenders, he's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to try, but try he shall. 0-5 for Montana State. Right now, it's looking fairly bleak. They still have a bit of time to make something happen, but it's a very hard task.
Yeah, and we're getting... Oh, this could be another goal for Logor. A bit of a mistouch on the side of Montana State. And it looks like we also have a lot of Vandal support in the chat. Thank you for everyone who's watching and participating in the chat. Thank you for watching and supporting the Vandals, who look like they are definitely going to win this game at this point. But nothing is impossible.
I know, and I thought their game 1 was good, but look at this game. Oh, okay, there we go. And that was kind of a cool block. They used the power of friendship for that block right there. It is on the side of the Vandals. Hobo Hoppy trying to center it. There is a miss. Ursa tries to go for that double. It doesn't quite connect it.
And it looks like Ham is trying to hit it center again. Zachman clears it, but they are kind of sparring with the corner here. Montana State is getting it center. Jimmy hits... Oh! Open net on the side of the Bobcats.
The Bobcats, last game, their defense seemed to, get better, but this game, they've been leaving this goal very wide open plenty of times, and Vandals just keep racking up those points.
Yeah, we're even... we're 7-0. which is more than the first game, 6-0. And it looks like the Vandals could get another opportunity.
Oh my gosh, 8-0. They're trying to make it into double digits right now. If you're Montana State, I mean, it's not looking good.
Yeah, Zachman just plowed through that defender there with the demo and then the shot on net. But Ursa's got it. Zachman clears it away to the corner, hits it to Jimmy, who gets it over Ursa. Ham is there to block it, but it doesn't look like he really gets the touch he wanted, as it is once again on the side of the Bobcats. And Hobo Hoppy taking it downfield. Logor reads it. He also reads the next one.
Man!
Open
2 blocks in a row allows for Logor to just dash it right on in there. And yeah, I mean, great defense. I mean, the best defense makes a great offense. Right there, it's shown.
Yeah, Montana State just, again, lacking in their defenders. But in this sort of situation, you can't really keep your players back when you're down 9 goals. You kind of have to overcommit and hope you get a goal rather than staying back all the time, and they really do need to get some offense going. Ursa's trying to do that for them, but Jimmy hits it away right before a Bobcat can get there. And
that almost bounced straight off the wall into the goal right there, but there was a Zach man there to defend it. Jimmy hitting it over to the side, gets it past one defender, doesn't quite have the boost needed to connect again.
And Ursa carries it downfield, hits it over to Zachman, and they can't really do anything right now in terms of offense when the Vandals have now reached double digits.
Yeah, double digits. How often do you see double digits in games?
In terms of professional games, I don't think I've ever seen
really?
over 10 goals.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I think the most I've seen is 8.
Oh, wow. So the Vandals are just breaking records out here. This just in. That's what I heard. Montana State's goal now is just to get a point on the board, I'd say. Just so you don't have this 10-0 looming all over you.
Yeah, and then Hobo Hoppy, he's taking it to the side, trying to start some offense here. He gets it off the ceiling. Zachman intercepts it, and there really isn't... Oh, wait, no. Ursa is there. Trying to hit it center. Logor gets there first. Goes to Jimmy, goes to Zachman. Tries to go back to Jimmy, but Ham intercepts it. Knocking it down to Ursa over there, who knocks it center. Tries to follow it up, but there are just too many Vandals there. Jimmy, gets the double tap.
Whoa, yes, I would like to order the replay on this one. Let's look at this. Jimmy hits it on the wall, and then, oh man, that double is nice. Got past 2 defenders on that one. Vandals at 11 points. Jimmy getting a demo right off the bat. 20 seconds remaining in this game for this series. And the Vandals just continue to put points on the board. 12 points now. Oh my gosh.
Now they're just trying to get to 20. They have 8 goals, 19 seconds. It's not impossible from
impossible.
From what we've been seeing from them. They're just on fire today.
I mean, yeah, this has got to feel good if you are a Vandal playing for the Rocket League varsity team. That's all I got to say. 5 seconds remaining. And... okay, there is someone to save it. Okay, Vandals trying to get one last goal in there. Now they're just having some fun. It's fun time now. Do people call this part volleyball since they just like hit it up in the air? But there we go. Vandals win the CCS playoffs round 1 match against Montana State. They are moving on, and that last game has got to feel good for the next matches coming up. Yeah,
like they've definitely they truly locked in on that one, getting 12 goals, and it's gotta feel good on their side. And I'm sure they're hoping to keep up that momentum and continue on with these next matches and the next playoffs. And thank you guys for all the support in the chat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're reading those messages, but as we read those messages, we do have some replays for you guys to see of that awesome series. Sorry. Oh, no replays. Oh my gosh. I thought I heard replays. But it was a pleasure. Thank you all. It's not the normal ECAC, but it's something awesome. It is CCS playoffs, and I hope you guys come here next week to see the next match of the playoffs. It's Radical.
Let's go and leave.
And we are signing out. Thank you.